Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, like this video and press the bell icon. In the last video, we saw a demo of Laravel 12 custom authentication using Bootstrap 5. In this video, we will install and set up Laravel 12 with Bootstrap 5. So, let's get started. Go to the directory where you want to install Laravel 12 app. Right-click and select Open in Terminal. Type the command Laravel new your project name and press Enter. Now, type none and press Enter. For testing framework, type 0 for pest and press Enter. Download time depends on your network bandwidth. Wait until the process finishes. Next, for database type MySQL and press Enter. For database migration type No and press Enter. Next, you will be asked if you'd like to run npm install and npm run build. Type No and press Enter. The download is complete. Now, type cd your project name to navigate to the project directory. Open your project in Visual Studio Code. Open .env file. Copy the database name. Open your browser and navigate to phpMyAdmin. Click on New. Paste the database name which you have copied and click on Create to create the database. The database has been created. Next, we need to migrate the database. Go back to Visual Studio Code. Click here and open a new terminal. Type the command php artisan migrate and press Enter to migrate the database. The database has been migrated. Now, type the command php artisan serve and press Enter to run our app. Go to your browser and navigate to localhost :8000, and you should see the Laravel 12 welcome page. Now, let's install Bootstrap 5, Popper.js and Sass. In Google, type Bootstrap and press Enter. Click on this link. Click on the docs link. Now click on Vite. First, we will install Bootstrap and Popper.js and then we'll install Sass as a dev dependency. Click here to copy this command. Click here and select Command Prompt to open a new command prompt. Paste the code which you have copied and press Enter. Bootstrap and Popper.js have been successfully installed. Now let's install Sass. Click here to copy this code. Paste the code which you have copied and press Enter. Sass has been installed as well. Next, create a folder named Sass inside the Resources folder. Import Bootstrap's SCSS from bootstrap/scss/bootstrap. Open app.js file which is inside the JS folder. Now, let's import all of Bootstrap's JavaScript functionality by writing import star as bootstrap from bootstrap. Now, let's see if Bootstrap is installed and set up properly. Create a file named test.blade.php inside the resources/views folder. Open welcome.blade.php file. Copy this code until the closing head tag. Paste the code inside test.blade.php file. Add the opening and closing body tags, and then add the closing HTML tag. Remove this if-else block. Replace CSS with Sass and app.css with app.scss. This line is used to load the app.scss and app.js files using the @vite directive. Now, let's add some Bootstrap components in the body tag. Go back to Bootstrap docs. Search for card. Click on card component. Click here to copy this code. Paste the code inside the body tag. Let's add a Bootstrap modal to see if Bootstrap.js is working or not. Click on Modal. Click on this button to open the modal. Click here to copy this code. Paste the code here. Now we need to add a route to display the test view file. Open web.php file. Duplicate this route. Change the URL to test and replace the welcome view with the test view. Now let's compile the assets and start the development server. Open your terminal and type the command npm run dev and press enter. Now go to your browser, navigate to the test route, and you should see the Bootstrap card and modal. Click on this button and the modal should open. This indicates that Bootstrap.js is working correctly. Go back to Visual Studio Code. Here in the terminal where the Vite server is running, you'll see an error saying, global built-in functions are deprecated and will be removed. To fix this, we'll downgrade the SAS version. Press Ctrl+C to stop the server. Now type Y. Type CLS to clear the command prompt. Type the command npm I SAS at 1.77.6 -- save - exact and press enter. The SAS version has been downgraded. Now, type the command npm run dev and press enter to restart the Vite server. You can see that the deprecation error is now gone. Instead of importing Bootstrap in app.js for JavaScript functionality, we can import it in Bootstrap.js, and it will work the same as before. Comment out this line. Open Bootstrap.js file. Here, add the following import statement to include Bootstrap's JavaScript functionality. Now go to your browser, and you should see that both the card and modal components are displaying just as before. Click on this button and the modal should open. Go back to Visual Studio Code. Open vite.config.js file. Replace CSS with SAS and app.css with app.scss so that Vite knows to compile your SCSS file into CSS when serving your Laravel app. Remove Tailwind CSS from the plugins array and also delete its import statement. Open welcome.blade.php file. Comment out the @if, @else, and @endif block but keep the styling intact. Restart the Vite server by running the npm run dev command. Now go to your browser, and you should see that both the card and modal components are displaying as before. The modal should open when you click on the button. If you navigate to the home route, you should see the welcome page without any errors. Now, let's create app.blade.php file, which will serve as the main layout for the application. Close all the files. Create a folder named Layouts inside the Views folder. Next, create app.blade.php file inside this Layouts folder. Type the exclamation mark and hit Tab to generate the HTML5 boilerplate. Add the title inside the title tag. Open test.blade.php file. Copy this code and paste it into the head section of the app.blade.php file. Now, in the body tag, add a div element with ID = app. Inside the div element, add a main tag with the py4 class. Within the main tag, include the @yield directive to display the content. Open test.blade.php file. Remove this code until the body tag. Remove the closing body and HTML tags as well. Add the @extends blade directive to specify which layout the child view should inherit, and pass layouts.app inside the parentheses. Now add the @section directive, including content inside parentheses. End the section with @endSection directive. Cut this code and paste the code between @section and @endSection. Go to your browser and navigate to the test route. You should see that both the card and modal components are displaying as before. The modal should open when you click on the button. In this video, we learned how to install and set up Laravel 12 and Bootstrap 5. We also created a layout file that will serve as the main layout for the application. In the next part, we will implement user registration and login functionality. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content. Feel free to drop any questions or comments below, and I'll be happy to help. I will see you in next tutorial. Till then, stay safe.